Hong Kong was lucky. Despite its threateningly close trajectory, Super Typhoon Saola skirted past Hong Kong without wreaking much havoc. Just when most Hong Kongers sighed a collective relief, another Typhoon Hana, a lot less powerful, was heading to Taiwan. Everyone thought little about Hana as it was over 500 miles away. How wrong! What it lacked in wind power, it more than made up with its deluging capability. Hong Kong felt its power 2 days after Typhoon Hana made its landfall in China, some 400 miles away. Nearly 600 millimeters of rain, about half of Hong Kong's yearly rainfall, fell overnight in some places. There was widespread flooding and damage. But fortunately, no casualty at all. And Monkey Hill seems to have been left unscathed again. Kudos to the spillway, the dam is still standing. Where are they suddenly all heading to? Even Dora has pawned his son off to her daughter. Perhaps Dane's troop is advancing? If there is indeed a threat, the mothers don't seem to be concerned enough to hold tight their babies. So are they fleeing finally? But not everyone that it should be. And certainly not Essie with her baby. What really is happening? And there, the other members in Nora's troop are heading uphill too. Now I see what's happening. There's been no threat whatsoever. It was tactical. Kind of like a pincer movement in anticipating a feeder's next move. Too bad though, this visitor only just brought enough to last less than a dozen yards. But no worries, our monkeys are resourceful. There are grains to be had in the grass. And for the babies, observing is learning. You may just as well make the most of it to have walked that far to a nice grass field. But not everyone is just as wise. Some of them remain hopeful that there are goodies to be had. Estelle certainly has taught her kids well and instilled into them good monkey attitudes. But play is still paramount to the babies. Can you see those grains? I bet Niall was trying to steal a sip from Mum. I suppose Nora doesn't deign to eat those grains, and neither will her kids. But I am wrong. Nora may prefer goodies, but she knows when to get down to earth too. They aren't lazy bums after all. Everyone is foraging. And finally, there's my favorite duo in Nora's troop this year. Bee and her baby. And they have no qualms about taking those earthly grains either. Don't you just love the sight of both mothers and babies foraging together? Skills and knowledge will be passed down from one generation to the next.